All right, brother. What do we got?
Okay, you Chito. How's everything?
Good, good. I would have sworn that video we did yesterday was going to tank.
Really?
But
Why?
yeah, because we were mentioning, the
C word.
Yeah, the C word and political shit. We'll probably do it again tonight. But
You said that before a minute. The doo-doo.
yeah, I don't think that's bad. It's the other one. It's the F bomb that really
Okay.
gets them.
Hey, we get 10K, kid.
I see that. It hit 10K on when you look at it from your phone, and then when I look on the analytics, it was 4
Nice.
short.
Four short,
but it's 10K now. Yeah,
10K. Excellent. Thank you guys for the support. I mean, let's make this thing grow. It's all fun.
Yeah, 10K is good, and not a shout out, but Sammy the Bull. We haven't heard anything. We hope he's good. It looks like I don't know. I hope it's just a mild case of COVID and it's not serious.
Was he vaccinated? Do you know?
I don't know. He had some underlying issues. It would be interesting to find out if he was. Because he'd give you his take.
Right.
Hey, wait, I was vaccinated, but
it hit me.
So we had a comment today from a guy. I think it was Randy. He's pretty smart guy, and I wasn't even thinking when you're talking about this stuff, COVIDs and vaccine. You got to be real careful what you say because they will shut your ass down. I'm a firm believer in vaccines. Absolutely, 100%. The bottom line is we just don't know. So there's no right, there's no wrong. I hope exactly. They're right. I really hope they're right.
Yeah,
I do, because if they're right, then it's fucking easy, right?
Totally.
It's just like we said yesterday. We need to be able to look at whatever they say on TV, and that's the truth.
Right.
That's the truth. Listen,
exactly.
You can say things and people are going to make mistakes. We get that, right? But when they intentionally feed us bullshit for too long, we're like, oh, come on, man.
Oh man, well that's cool. But yeah, that's true. Anyways, moving along, going to the code. Close. Huh?
Close, very close. There's one guy really close. There's one guy that's really close. I don't want to say who he is because people will start looking at his fucking answers. But he's close.
No, I mean, come on, man. I know you can do it. Think. You're there.
He's so close. He's so close.
Fucking, And I'm
he sent me an email, and
he did.
He did, and I'm not gonna let him win. It's not fair for everyone else. But he said he just got off work and he is racking his brain. I can imagine. You're that close, but you don't know where you're close at. You're close.
Yeah.
And then there's some people that, man, they come up with these. They're looking at these codes that we don't even talk in code, and how they put this together and come up with a code.
Yeah, they come up with their own shit. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. It goes to show you if the feds wanted to nail you with something, man. Oh, when they said this, it meant this, and this, and you'd be like, and if the feds say it's true, then it's true, right?
Right.
But there's some guys out there.
Well, me thinking here out loud. You know what this is gonna prove now? Who's better, them or us?
Well, they're gonna win. They're gonna break. Someone's gonna break the code, right? We know that.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Eventually. Listen, you got probably FBI agents watching us. And just for the fucking.
Not even them, man. Not even them. Unless they tapped our phones or something.
No, there's agents watching all the fucking time. You kidding me?
Oh yeah. I know they're watching, but they're not gonna break that.
They might call their friend up and, hey, you guys want a free trip to Colombia? Here you go. Here's the code. Fucking boom. You're over there working on it. What are these guys saying? Huh? Okay, all right.
Yeah, there's a little flip to it that
gotta watch out. Don't say too much. Randy's already mad at your ass.
Somebody said that I gave it away and some video. I haven't said anything.
That was Randy. Oh, and we forgot to say that. Give a shout out to Armchair. We did a podcast with them yesterday. So anyway, go to Armchair. What is it? The Armchair? Is it the Armchair?
Armchair MBA.
NBA or MBA?
MBA, M with an M. MBA.
Okay, MBA. Armchair MBA. He was a good interviewer. He had a little bit of COVID too, right? But he's all right.
Man,
And
decent guy.
Yeah, really good guy. He knew his shit, man. He started, I was like, oh no, here we go. Talking about Italy and back in the old days and another mob historian. I was like, oh shit, don't start asking me these.
And we were talking off camera, we were gonna bust his balls. Why didn't he pressure?
I forgot all about that. You had Sammy right there.
I was waiting. I was like, Gucci, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are you gonna start busting his balls?
I forgot. He
was so nice to us that it wasn't, it wasn't.
Yeah, he had Sammy right there in front of him. But you know what? I would guess that, listen, if you're gonna have someone like Sammy on your show, if I was Sammy, listen, certain things you're gonna ask me, certain things you can. Otherwise, I'm not coming on your show. Sorry. I'm not getting on your show to look like a jerk off, right? No.
Yeah. And another thing is, it wasn't the right time. Sammy's sick. You know what I mean? We don't want to be messing with him or anything.
No, absolutely not. No, I just hope he's all right, to be honest. Him and the crew, and don't want to see that on anybody.
Everybody. We don't want to see anybody in bad shape or anything like that. Unless they owe us.
Whether we like it or not, he's one of us. He was one of us. And one day he was, he was one of us back in the days. So
exactly.
Not a lot of guys around.
Part of the crew. A lot of things going on in the world, man.
Oh, today. So check this out. Now, we got stupid and stupider out here. And we're going to point out stupid criminals because there's some stupid people. I mean, you have no right being a criminal if you're that dumb. Right. Unless that's the only reason you are a criminal is because you're that dumb and you can't get a job. But I mean, call yourself a gangbanger. Check this out. Ready? Some cop, a young cop, right, in LA.
Okay.
He's out with his girlfriend. I think they were looking at houses or they were doing something, but he was off duty. And this gang guys come up to him at gunpoint, they pull a gun on him to rob him for a silver chain and $100. Now they end up killing him. They shoot him. Now, he's a cop. I don't know if he pulled his gun and there was a gunfire. If he did, I mean, he shouldn't have. He should fuck you. So here's 100. Here's a chain and the 100. And listen, you want anything else? I'll take you there. He was with his girlfriend. So they killed the guy, right? But check this out. Because California's laws are so laxed right now, they don't want to arrest anybody. You can go rob the store. The federal government was so worried that the state of California wouldn't press the proper charges. The fucking feds picked up the case. Now, when the feds pick up the case on murder, it's unlikely, very unlikely that you're going to get the death penalty, but they do have it. I think the last guy that got the death penalty in the feds was the Oklahoma City bombing when
the bomber
bombed the FBI building. He got the death penalty, right? He blew up an FBI building. But the feds, they're like, listen, you kill a cop. I'm surprised that the feds did that because the feds don't have the room to be going after every single person. However, California and New York are the only states that really ain't doing much to these people. So they jumped in, they did the right thing. The feds did to
why? Fucking.
Well,
doesn't California have the fucking that thing, that $950 shit that we fucking just go?
Now you see, now this is where I'm getting to the point of the stupid people. Now, you rob a guy and you kill him for two silver chains and $100. When in the same state, you could walk into any store without a gun and rob up, 900. I think it's got to be less than 1,000. You can rob them for that much money. So for any of you people thinking about going out doing violent crimes and hurting people in California, just walk into a store and take something without hurting anybody. And it's per incident. So if you go into a store, me and you wake up Sunday morning, hey, let's go rob, right? Me and you go get 900, I get 900. We take some shit, take it back to the house where you got away with it. You do it again. It's per incident, per offense.
Wow.
So you keep going and going and going. Do that all day long. You're going to make a few grand. And if they catch you They already told you they're not doing anything to you.
Wow.
They're going to let you walk. Now, the main question, here's the question, the criminal question. Why are they letting people do that?
That was my next question. Why this? What's going on? Can't the Washington step in?
Not for petty theft. They don't give a shit.
But they're going haywire, man. It's a whole state that's going crazy with this. They got, you know, if you can't control your state, then let the feds come in.
Well, they did that on purpose. They did it on purpose. Why do you think they did it on purpose? I know exactly why they did it.
What do you
think? When COVID hit, California locked the fuck down, and so did New York. So did New York. I mean, these guys were locked down. What happens after a year of lockdown and you got no job? You got no money.
No money.
Right?
That's all kinds
so
of shit.
What California did was they said, what they said was, all right, listen, we can't supply you with all this money. They don't have the money to give out to all these people. Give you a couple $100 a month ain't going to cut it.
Right.
The people who have good jobs and have money, they're going to be okay. The lower income people, they're not going to be okay. They've been locked down and locked down and locked down. So what do? They loosen up on the easiest nonviolent crime, petty theft, and let them steal. That's their fucking stimulus check. Go steal, we won't arrest you. Wow. I mean, that it's so obvious, but people don't think like that. They think, oh, California just they shouldn't do it. And these people, and then when they get the door open for them to go steal, they act like a bunch of fucking animals. You don't need to go do that.
What the fuck did they think they were gonna go steal? Go to the supermarket, steal chicken and steak and shit like that so people can eat? That's what they thought they were gonna go steal, or what?
Well, they get to get $1,000 worth of shit, whatever it is. So if you go walk into a department store and grab a handbag that's worth $900, you sell it for $250. And then you report it to the IRS.
Oh, taxes on it.
So if you notice the states that had the heavy restriction, the COVID restrictions, the heavy ones like New York,
right?
Those are the ones they're letting the criminals go. The petty bullshit. The problem is these people don't know how to commit a crime without hurting anyone. You got the red carpet rolled out for you. Go rob a store. You don't need a gun. You take it. What are they gonna do? Security guard's not gonna do anything. You just tell them I'm robbing. You get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
Security guard's like, all right, fuck it. You're allowed to. Just don't take more than $900.
It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's unbelievable.
Now it goes to show you how stupid some of these street gangs are. When you can steal $900 without hurting anybody.
Oh, wow, that's
You
crazy.
don't need a gun.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that cop though. I mean, that's bullshit.
Cop.
Bullshit, man.
Oh, they do it all the time. It happens all the time over here, Carlos. You know that.
Yeah. But that's fucking. I had my ex-attorney here in Colombia. He was one day he was with his family, his son, his wife, and they were out. He was driving a nice car, right? And he stopped. I don't know where was it to buy something, and he gets his son freaked out, right? And the guys on the bikes show up and they hold him up. He had a Rolex on. He had nice stuff. They took his wallet, his phone, and all that stuff and all that. These fuckers took all that shit. They forgot to check him, you know. And then they put the bike like looking. This is me. He's jacking me, and the bike is facing that way. Okay. So the guy turns around to turn on the bike, just pulls out, boom, 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 lays them, both of them knocked out. He called like 911 over there. Over here is 123. 123. Hey, I got two for you over here. Such and such address. Come get them. Boom.
Now I got a question for you, because over here, as messed up as it is, so they go to do the U-turn and he shoots him. Did he shoot him in the back? Because over here he would have got in trouble for it.
Over here.
Ain't that some shit? Guy just pulls a gun on you and jacks you, and you pull your gun out and you just happen to shoot when he's got his back turned. Over here, you get the wrong prosecutor. Oh, your life wasn't in danger anymore, and they lock you up for that.
Okay, no, not over here.
No, you had a gun, your ass is done.
He called him.
Rhyme every night.
What do you say? Star 123. Hey, I got two for you here. Come get him. You know what I'm saying?
I got two for
They
you.
came and got him. Boom, he left. It's
Yeah.
you know, you don't do. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's not right, man. It's not right. It's not right.
No, they had. Speaking of, it wasn't a carjacking, but there was also a carjacking. I don't know what it was today, but I saw in the news it was in New York, right? And New York's another one of these states that are going haywire because of the rules. The state attorney's not prosecuting like they should. They don't have the open rule like California, but they're not prosecuting like they should. And the crime,
they're being lenient. They're being lenient.
Yeah, I mean, I can see lenient for some things, but
yeah,
you know, it's carjacking.
Yeah.
Guy goes and jacks a car right in the middle of the fucking street. Cops there trying to get him out. The hot guy hauls ass and shit. So I started thinking, what's the difference between a guy that carjacks someone and then a professional car thief? What's the difference?
Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and smarter, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, dumb in a way because you shouldn't be doing shit. But yeah, you are. It's dumb. It's dumb and smart. You can say that.
Yeah. You know, if
one is more intellectual than the other.
Right. So the guys that are carjacking people, they're too stupid to figure out how to steal a car without using a gun. Now, you know, we all watch, what was that? I didn't watch it, but I saw the Fast and Furious where these guys are stealing cars, right? That's what that was about.
Right.
Wasn't it? They were stealing cars and then doing something to them?
No, it wasn't for racing cars.
Then they were racing, but didn't they steal them at first? I can't remember. Anyway, I'll be corrected. Anyway, some of these guys, they could steal anything. You know, they could break into a car and they could they could get your alarm that unlocks the car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can recode that and unlock your shit. And
they do that here.
Yeah. Smart. No one gets hurt. And guess what?
Yeah. They do master keys. Master keys.
Right. But now you don't have a key anymore. Now you got electric.
No, yeah. Yeah.
You know, and the insurance pays.
Over here you still got keys, but you know, I know in some cars you don't need a key or anything like that. But they make master keys and they take cars. Smart.
And what happens? The insurance covers it, right?
Yep.
No one gets hurt. Take the car. Listen, someone steals my car. I mean, the worst thing would be an inconvenience of how the fuck do you get home from where you're at?
Yeah, once you get home, you have a car. Insurance company send you a rent.
And if someone stole my shit, I'd probably go, all right, I'm gonna
I'll give you an extra 1,000 to keep it.
Now you got 30 minutes to get fucking far away because fuck it, I'll just call the insurance company. Give me another one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look, some people get so upset about their cars.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder who.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I know. Me, a car's just fucking four wheels and a metal fucking body. I'm not a car person. You?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I know.
I love cars. You know that.
Car man. And that goes the same thing for home.
Especially when I get upset when my friends would try to fart in my fucking car. Who would brand new fucking car?
Who would do such a thing? You had leather seats.
I wonder.
You got leather seats, motherfucker. What do you care?
Okay. I still remember when she came over here. We were at the hotel. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker evacuated the whole damn hotel.
When you were there with your girl? Oh shit.
She still remembers. She goes, I go, that shit don't forget. I remember that shit. I'm like, damn. You
got fucked up food over there. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay. I don't think so.
Damn, I cleaned that place out.
Wow, man, that was fun. Oh, we got to do it again sometime. Listen, what else we got? I did what I just showed you right before we started recording. What's going on with that? I mean, this is in England, no? The prince.
You know, it's what's his name?
Andres.
Prince Andres.
Or Andrew, I guess it's in English, no? And Andres in Spanish.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, over here, I saw it in the news here, so they were saying Andres.
So he got hemmed up. He got hemmed up. But he got hemmed up by
his mom took his crown away.
Epstein. You didn't hear about Jeffrey Epstein?
No, I've never heard of any of that. I'm over here, man.
He was big. Jeffrey Epstein got caught with this international human trafficking, sex trafficking ring.
Really?
And yeah, and this wasn't the first time. He got caught.
Hold on, give me wait a second. There's okay. I've seen in the comments, I see somebody, Jeffrey Epstein. I've heard that name before.
That motherfucker, I don't know why he would use that name. And I even think he's got the guy's picture as that is actually a picture.
I've heard that name before. Where the fuck have I heard that name? Now that you mention it, I've seen it. I like.
That's him. He's in the comments. I was like, who the fuck would use that as a YouTube channel name? But anyway, he's
that's not good, man.
Hey, he's breaking balls. He's fucking around. But yeah, Epstein got caught with this internet. I mean, and here's the deal. When he got caught, he was associated with big Washington people, big time.
I thought he was a politician, no?
Was what I thought he was. A politician? He wasn't a politician, was he? No, he wasn't a politician. He was just connected.
Money guy.
Him and his girlfriend, and his girlfriend used to go out and grab lure the kids in, and then he would introduce all his high-end,
kids.
Young, 13, 14.
Oh man.
Yeah, listen, if they were older, it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but if you're actually capturing them and shit, but when you're bringing in kids, and then for these old rich people. So this guy you're talking about gets hemmed up in this thing somehow. His name gets brought up, but here's the catch. So Epstein, he's done, and I'm thinking to myself, he won't last. He'll kill himself. That's what I thought. He'll kill himself. He'll never make it in prison. Never. Within a couple months, he's locked up in the federal. He didn't go to trial yet. He's just locked up. He's on suicide watch. Now, suicide watch, your ass is in a glass bubble. Supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing. You're supposed to be buck naked. You got almost nothing to, you can't hang yourself. You can't do any of this shit. Well, they find him hung in his jail cell, in his federal cell.
Epstein?
He's
done? He's gone?
Killed himself. And they want to hear the best part? They got no video of it. They got nothing.
Oh. They did him a favor.
And the two guards that were watching him, they were new.
Yeah, paid off.
High fucking profile case like that, you put two newbies on there to watch someone like that. If Epstein was the talk, he was taking down some big people. Big. So since
where all this shit's going, yeah.
So now he kills himself. So who do they go after now? They go after the girlfriend, which, Epstein was the big wig. Now they go after the girlfriend, and they just convicted her the other day. Now, maybe a month. They convicted her ass. And I think now that she's convicted, she's going to start maybe dropping names. I think she took a chance and went to trial. There's no way, because it's guilty by association. Right. No matter what, guilty or not, she was hanging out with him. She's his girlfriend, and she probably had a foot in it anyway, probably a big deal. And there was no way she was going to win that trial. She lost.
How much time did she get?
I don't know how much. She's looking at a life sentence. 70 years? 70 years.
You got 70 years? Your mom's got some antennas, huh?
Motherfucker can eavesdrop on the fucking president of Egypt.
She got her job at the FBI.
I'm not fucking there, boy.
Oh man.
What did you say?
What'd you say?
She says she's getting a passport. She's not dying until she comes to Colombia.
Oh, definitely. I'm waiting for you, Mom. What was I gonna say? That's messed up, man. They need to bring his ass. Oh well, he's dead. They can keep him.
That was, and it's just
messed up. You remember yesterday's it was last night's video that I told you that my girl was she's doing these, she's investigating, she's gonna start sending me information about Illuminatis and this and all that. She's telling me this, what we're talking about now, is part of that.
Yeah, see, listen, there's a level of people that they're so high up that they're untouchable, right?
Yeah.
He was probably up there, but he got caught before, and he just knew so many people, so many names. They weren't letting him live. He wasn't one of those guys who were going to let go to trial.
Yeah.
Too many people are going to get hurt. Too many. So what do? He got taken out and then found hung in his cell. How do you get hung? I mean, yeah, you can hang yourself with your shoestrings aren't long. I mean, there's a ways to do it with your shoestring, but he was actually hanging, apparently.
There's a couple of, yeah, but
you know, if they give you,
watch, like you said, you're naked.
Suicide watch, they strip you down. You don't get sheets, you get nothing. Now, had he ran into a wall with his head forward, okay, that's easy. But sometimes the walls are padded.
See, you were
gone. Huh?
That wasn't gonna guarantee your head.
No.
No. You know what I'm saying? So guarantees
your vegetable.
Exactly. I got a friend. Actually, he's a more or less grew up in the music stuff. Last year during the pandemic, during the quarantine, he killed himself. He was accused of raping some girl. He was a big time DJ, big time. Killed himself. Not, but it wasn't anything of young girls or anything like that. He just couldn't hold the pressure. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was living the wild life and all that, and he got arrested, and he was out on bail. While he was out on bail, he committed suicide. Big time DJ. You know what's
messed up?
Everything.
You know what's messed up with some of those charges is that they're quick to charge you. Girl says this, you're charged. Okay, you're charged. But when they find out that it's bullshit, you're not convicted, but it's there. It's on your record.
Your life is gone. It's
dirt.
It
should be listen. It should be wiped off completely. It should be completely gone. And if you're found not guilty for something, there should be no existence.
Exactly.
But no, once you got that blemish on you, you're hit.
I believe that. Yeah, they should just wipe that shit totally out. I mean,
and in Australia, you go to prison, you get out, it's like it never happened.
What Australia? What's going on with Australia? Now you mention it, they kicked the tennis guy out of there.
Did they?
What's going on with all that? Yeah, they kicked him out.
From what I remember, he already had COVID. And under their guidelines, if I believe if I'm right, by memory, I think the Australian guidelines, if you could prove that you recovered from COVID, you didn't need the vaccine. I'm guessing here, but this is what I'm remembering. And he already had COVID, so he's like, listen, I don't need the vaccine, I already have it. So they held him aside, they went to court, and you're saying he lost? Huh?
For the news today that he got kicked out. He got kicked out of Australia. I think they're looking to indict him because he lied on his immigration form.
Oh yeah, listen, Australia don't fuck around. That's one thing I got no desire to go over there after the stories I've heard from my wife. They're tough.
Yeah, Australians are known to be rugged. You know what I mean? They're known to be heavy.
Yeah, but the fucking laws are nuts.
Really?
No, he lied on an immigration form. What was it? Tom Hanks? No, it was two actors. I think it was Johnny Depp. His wife. Go over there with their dog.
Okay.
And they didn't bring him through quarantine because the quarantine dog over there in Australia is like fucking got to hold your dog for 6 months. Some stupid amount of time. You believe that? Was it Tom Hanks? There you go, Tom Hanks. See? Fucking CNN over here. So yeah, Tom Hanks, and he went in front of the judge or some shit, and, I'm sorry, and really made an ass. It wasn't really serious, but yeah, they want to charge his ass for some bullshit. They don't fuck around over there.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's
awful.
crazy. Oh man.
So we got some Australians wanting to come on a trip. And
I see that.
Hey, listen, Australia, when you come to Colombia, the noose is off. time to get wild. Dude, be like, damn, I can do this, I can do that. Yeah, you can. And do it with a smile.
Now we're cracking jokes and shit. Who the hell is that crackhead you sent me?
Oh no, I don't even want to mention it. Don't even mention that motherfucker. That is just I watched about 3 seconds of that shit. I was like, this fucking jerk off. Yeah. Not even worth it. That fucking douchebag. I feel sorry for him though. Anyway, is another thing. I was going through some YouTube shorts yesterday. I had some good shit, and some of these shorts are funny. And I remember this, but I forgot to talk about it. Our vice president. Did you see that video I sent you?
Oh yeah, that she put away. She was able to help somebody, and she didn't.
Able to help. This listen, this motherfucker was a prosecutor before, and you know how prosecutors are. Prosecutors don't care except for one thing: conviction. That's why that movie, Law-Abiding Citizen, right? I don't know if you saw that with.
No, I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Law-Abiding Citizen, unbelievable. Gerard so-and-so, I think he's Australian, played it. But Kamala Harris, why she's prosecutor, she's got evidence that there's a guy on death row that's innocent. The evidence is going to clear him. I don't know if it was DNA, but there was evidence that was going to clear his ass. She don't want to give it up.
Ooh.
She's too worried about a conviction. She'd rather see the guy die. Yeah. So when they're on the debate, it was her, Kamala Harris, and another senator or someone again. But the other senator,
they're both Democratic.
Yeah, they were going to get Democrats. She was a good-looking girl too, right?
Nice,
yeah, and she's hammering Kamala Harris. And then about all the stiff charges for people with marijuana.
Right.
But then she jokes about when she's smoking marijuana on a podcast. You remember? Kamala Harris sitting there smoking
I saw she said that. Yeah.
Smoking weed with people. Aha, this is real fucking funny. Wait a minute, bitch. You just got, your ass was choking the hell out of people, locking them up, and now you're smoking weed? This is what I said before about how, the U.S. is pressing Mexico years and years and years ago, and all these people dying and going to prison. And now they're like, oh, you know what? We changed our mind.
Now weed is legal. Yeah,
now
it's good for you.
All the lives we ruined. That's okay. We ruined them, but fuck it, we don't care. We got to change the laws now, and it is what it is. But this motherfucker here, can you imagine if she becomes president?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How about who was that? Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Did you see that? I was. His dad did 7 years
for
$25 worth of dope, whatever the dope was.
Right.
$25 worth of dope. He does 7 years.
And his dad was
everything to him.
Everything to him, and inspiration to the kids in the community and stuff like that. He would play with them. He would teach them stuff, guide them, and all that. He was a guide for the kids. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to, like, I guess, to buy whatever dope he used. I imagine it was probably weed or something like that.
But maybe. Even if it was, who cares what it was? $25. That's a small amount, no matter what it is, right? And it's for himself. Now, you got places in New York where you can go in and shoot up legally.
Yeah, I saw that.
You can go there and shoot up, but Jamie Foxx's dad does 7 fucking years for possession of something that he wants. It's his body. He could do whatever he wants. Right?
Yeah.
How disgusting is that? When do we get an apology?
Totally.
It's fucking sick what they can do, man.
I saw a case. I don't remember what the case was about. A guy that did almost, I think it was 30 something years. And then they finally, now with DNA and everything, he was good. He was innocent.
There was the movie Hurricane with Denzel Washington, the boxer. I think it was Hurricane. And that family, he was innocent. The family fought. It's a great movie, Hurricane, Denzel Washington. He's got life in prison. And this family, white family, I don't know if they were American or Canadian, but they sold everything they had, and they pushed and pushed and pushed to get this guy out of prison. And finally, at the end, like 15 fucking years of them helping.
Wow.
They get him out. They get him out of prison, and they apologize. Sorry.
Wow.
How much money do you get for 15 years?
I don't think they give him anything.
Yeah, they do. They do for wrongful imprisonment. But you know how they
100,000 because they got a liability insurance or some shit like that. I think they get like 200,000.
I think they got a couple million, but it depends on who. It actually depends on who they arrest. If you're a poor black guy and you weren't going to make any money anyway, you might get $1 million in a handshake.
Right.
But if you were some white rich kid or some high profile person, and they wrongfully convicted you, you might get $100 million out of it.
Wow.
It should be, no matter. Talk about racial. Should be no matter who it is. You lock someone up illegally, wrongfully, completely innocent, black, white, purple, green, you get the same fucking amount of money.
Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah. True.
Because you're not getting your life back. You're 15 years gone.
Exactly. When I was in the building FTC downtown, the federal thing.
Right.
There was a guy that came in. He had been locked up since he was 15. He was 55.
Was he coming in for what?
He's getting ready to go home. So they brought him to Miami. I don't know. I think his sentence was up practically, almost up. Or I don't know what his case was, but he was on my floor.
If he's back in the building, he's going back in front of the judge.
I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Appeal. He must have won an appeal.
And I could, black guy, big guy, bald, big, and I mean, he didn't know how to write really. You know what I mean? He was always like hesitant. He was, on his own. You know what I mean? It seemed like he didn't trust anybody.
Shit. Why would you? How many years was he in there? 40. He
was 55, and he had gotten caught. He had done something. I think it was a murder or something like that at 15 years old. Crazy. I got to speak to him because I was out in the little area where we used to work out and some ball and stuff. Like I was out there, and one time I was doing some push-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that, and he came out there. So I just, I saw him, so I started talking to him, and he felt comfortable, and that's when he told me, like, wow, like you've been here 40 years, man. I'm like, damn. I'm going on 2 months and I'm going crazy.
Yeah. Prison for everyone's not the same.
No.
So it's not. Some people actually go to prison and don't care. Because you got to think of where were they on the street when they got arrested? How bad was their life before they got locked up? You're up here and they lock you up, and now you go down to here.
That's different, yeah.
Right, and you get 10 years, and then this guy's down here, and he gets locked up, and he gets 10 years, and he's like, "Fuck it, this ain't so bad. No bills, fuck $3 million a day.
Yeah, you get free." You know what I'm saying?
That's
what I tell my girl sometimes. We just finished paying the bills and stuff, and then a couple days later, the bills. I'm like, damn, we just paid that. I go, shit, I was living better in prison. And being in prison, everybody's different also. And I think it's all mental. You know what I mean? Because some people are in prison, but they still think they're in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Right. They live like wondering, like, what's my wife doing? What's this? Oh man, today I would have been at Sundays on the Bay, or today I would have been at Nikki Beach, or stop stressing your fucking
You're in
self.
2 prisons.
Yeah.
You're in the mental prison and you're in the fucking prison.
Yeah, you gotta accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember how I was. I was all into sports. I was playing what do you call it? Softball. Baseball and all that stuff. And sometimes my family were gonna come visit. Don't come this way. I got a tournament.
I got a tournament.
I accepted that I was in prison, and I lived my prison life. I lived it at the top. You know how I was living in there, but I accepted it. My girl at that time, you know what I'm saying? I got locked up, one visit. Oh, she went everything perfect. Second week for the next visit. No, I can't. I got to do something. That other week, I had to go to. I go, you know what? I need you to come this week.
So you can get rid of her ass.
I go, okay, listen, I understand everything. I'm not asking for any explanation, but the one that's locked up is me. I got to let you go. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're free to do whatever you got. I'm not going to be killing myself here wondering what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? When I get out, then we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was going to like, she was, okay. Plus, you got to think, I was gone for 2 years. Yeah. I was gone from Mexico. So, you know what I'm saying? They were already used to not being with me. You know what I mean?
Now, which girlfriend was this?
This my ex-wife, my second wife.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, Yeah, I go draw paperwork and everything like that. She did it, drew up paperwork, everything. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's better. You know what I'm saying? There was guys on the phone.
Oh man.
On the phone calling, that bitch don't answer me. Killed all his minutes. Why the fuck don't you answer my phone? And blah, and waited. How long was it that we had
15 minutes.
15 minutes to call back and keep fighting. I like, oh my God. And they would buy other pins to be able to have minutes.
They'd use other people's phone numbers. Yeah.
We like what, 300 minutes a month, something like that. That's what we used to get.
Before it was unlimited, and then they dropped it down to 300.
300. I used to have 100, 150 minutes left.
Right.
I didn't, I wasn't playing any of that shit. I was living my life inside. You know what I mean? Right. And that's it. That's the way you got to live it in there. So, man, prison life, kid. So what else?
I don't know. What else we got over here? I wrote some shit down tonight. Do you want to talk about, do you know anything about the
who?
The organ business?
I hear a lot of rumors about that, and then I hear a lot of things that's what do you call it? That's a myth. You know what I mean? Because it's impossible to smuggle organs and stuff like that. There's a lot of contradicting stories on that. I've never really investigated, but I've seen a lot of shows about it. You know what I mean? Here, there's a lot of things, not in Bogota, especially,
right? That
where you're at a club and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you wake up in a tub full of ice and you're sliced up and shit like that. Not only here, but in different other countries. I've heard of that, but
Mexico's a big one, huh?
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, Mexico. But an actual case that I've seen, like on the newspaper and stuff like that, I've never seen.
They don't go after those people, because think about who's doing that. How much money do you have to have, and the connections you got to have to get something like that done? You don't need 1,000 bricks. You need one heart, one kidney, because you're saving some billionaire's life. You don't see these multimillionaires on the waiting list. They don't need to wait. They just go get one.
Really?
Just go get it. And how hard is it to smuggle? They can smuggle fucking 10,000 bricks over. You can't smuggle over a little small container with ice in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the right doctor in the right hospital, private hospital, boom. Or even do it in another state. If I could fly them across the border and do it over there. Much easier to do it over there than over here. But as far as grabbing one, piece of cake.
And they say that there's big organizations that do all this, handle this, and they all keep it like that in the dark side. No one really knows. No. Nobody knows if it's true or not true. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rumors.
Yeah.
You know, and then like what I tell you, I've seen an interview on some doctors and all that. That's all myths. That's impossible. Yeah. You know, if you don't give it if you disconnect, then you have so much time to connect or some shit like that. If not, it goes to waste. It's not any good. Not going.
Yeah, but think about it. You're in a situation. You're in a certain country, and the doctor's got to connect. He's got the, because obviously it's going to be a dirty doctor.
Right.
And they say, all right, we need $1 million, which is nothing for some people. All right. They go out, they make the phone call, they grab someone, boom, 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 done.
Don't they have to be compatible?
They got to be compatible.
How do they know they're compatible?
Fucking grab 10 people. Someone's going to be compatible. Fuck it. Keep going until you get one. And they probably got a few people just sitting in a room anyway, ready to go.
Yeah, I see that. That's far-fetched, man. That's hard. I mean, keep just picking up people like that, and then
homeless, all kinds of shit. When you're that rich and you're on your way out, money buys it all. That's a sad thing. Money buys it all.
Yeah, but when dude says you're coming.
Oh, your ass out of gas.
You can have all the money you want.
You can't take it with you.
Mm-mm.
You can't take it with you.
I'll send them my bank account so you can fucking go ahead and make a transfer.
Oh boy.
Everybody to Colombia.
Huh?
We can bring everybody to Colombia. You know how it goes. One big ass party. What else did you see? What other stuff do you got?
I was looking at the prisoners. Now they're letting a few people out, which is good. But
Non-violent, right?
What's that?
Non-violence.
Yeah, I think it's non-violent first offenders, which probably most of them are going to be drugs, especially if they're in the feds.
When the fuck are they gonna let me back in?
Right?
I mean, I haven't done shit. I did time for something I didn't do.
You know, you got your deportation's a long time. You should feel it. It's too long.
Listen, they do not like me.
Well, that was then.
Not because of they probably like me because I joke around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, they do not like me because I got away with a don't do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I should have been away for life.
Right. But that was then. Don't forget. How many years ago was that? The people that didn't like you back then, they're fucking retired. It's going to be a new person,
So?
Yeah, it's going to be a new person, new prosecutor, new judge, and they're going to go, wait a minute.
Especially the three letters. The three letters do not, the ones that begin with a D, they do not like me.
Right, but the amount of time you got deported for is just too much for the charge.
Yeah, totally.
You go in front of a judge, they could change it. Say, you know what? 5 years is long enough. 10 years is long enough.
There's people that
life nuts.
Yeah, that fucking they did their time, and their crime was way worse than mine. And they get 10 years. In 10 years, they can go ahead and apply for a visa.
That's why I'm saying
if you deport me for fucking life.
If you appeal it and say, listen, this person got this for that crime, why is mine different? You don't have any priors. Then the judge can look at that and go, okay, wait, well, that case did this, and then they can start maneuvering shit.
They deported, since they couldn't catch me, they couldn't give me the time that they wanted to give me. I think they said, we're gonna get your ass in the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way. You're gonna pay for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Away from here, away from your kids, away from, you know? Because until I've been okay, but until 19 last year, 2019, that my daughter was born, I was bored as hell, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm working. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, and everything. But I was practically alone. Well, now I got my little one. You know what I mean? That keeps me alive now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's different. You know, my kids come. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But yeah, now these laws changing shit. Let me back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we should.
I'm not gonna stay. I'll be back and forth.
Just give you the visa.
That's it. A tourist visa.
How many of your kids are American citizens?
All 5 of them.
You got 5, right? Right. There you go.
Yeah, all 5 of them. And the one over here, 6. Shit, let me and my little one come. I'll be happy. You know what I mean?
Damn right, you'd be happy.
Go to Disney. I want to take her to Disney. They're gonna open Disney here. You know that?
A Colombian Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where?
Did you see the movie Canto? The new Disney movie?
Yeah.
All Colombian people.
Yeah, right.
They're promoting Colombia. They're gonna open a Disney here.
Listen, Colombia's gonna blow up soon. Man, there's
and it's gonna be here, and then between Barranquilla and Cartagena.
Yeah, no, prices are gonna go skyrocketing over there.
Yeah. And land is it's building soon. Colombia and Cartagena are gonna be together because it's growing that way and this way. So they're doing a mega airport, a huge international airport. It's gonna service both cities. So
all right, that's good shit.
Know? Yeah, I'll be able to go to Disney. I was thinking about going to fucking Paris to take my little one to Disney. You know what I'm saying? Since I can't go to the States, but shit, I'll wait for the one they open here.
When's it gonna open?
It's still on plan. It won't be for another
100 years if it's still on plan.
9 years, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because they got a lot of land, they got a lot of shit. They're already planning it out. Plans, and they're doing a professional race car track also. I don't know if it's F1 or if it's NASCAR or something. I don't know what it is, but they're doing all that.
Wow, all the big shit coming over there.
Trump has a small city over here.
Trump does? What's it called? Trump?
It's called what's it called? Serena by the beach, Serena del Mar.
Okay.
Serena, the entrance of Cartagena, and it's on both sides. They got golf courses, they got bus terminals, they got shopping centers, they got universities, they got anything from low status to high-end status, and he's got both sides of the highway. He's got beachfront properties, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's the main financer for that.
Well, Colombia looks like a good place to invest, I'll tell you that. Things are jumping.
If we keep it away from the guerrillas or these guys that are in government now, if we keep it away from them, yes. If one of those guys, if their rep gets into office, we're losing a lot of investment.
Oh yeah, you'll lose a lot of investment.
A lot of people are going to pull because everybody's going to think it's a second Venezuela.
It's going to be a shitstorm too over there. Cartel's not going to have that.
Nope. And you would have to go with the government, you know, be happy or be associate of the government or the guerrillas in order to live well here. And what's that going to happen? That's going to close your doors everywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're going to start expropriating stuff, taking shit away. This guy already said, the candidate for them, that the first thing he's going to stop is the drilling of oil. I don't know why. He's going to keep it, I guess. So that's the first thing he's going to do.
Why are you going to stop drilling for oil? That's money.
Stupid ass.
Sounds like we did over here. We stopped drilling. We started to use someone else's oil. We got plenty, but we'll buy it from someone else. Our fucking gas prices are almost $5 a gallon.
Oh,
when Trump was in office, they were $2. Don't fucking get it. Well, I know what's going on, these motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's all business, man. It's all business.
Yeah.
That's it. So, my friend, what else we got? The code, man, guys, come on, man, you're there. You're there. Do it.
Someone's gonna get it done. I think someone's gonna have it by the weekend. I think.
All right, let's hope they do. Okay.
And if you're interested in a trip to Colombia, Mafia Made 1971 at Gmail, or even better, at Carlos Mafia Made Colombia. That's no U, COLOMBIA. Don't put a U in Colombia. Mafia Made Colombia at Gmail, and you can ask us about the next trip is April, and then we'll have another one after that.
Yeah. No, we'll start scheduling something. Okay. All right, my friend. I'll hit you up later. Okay?
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
Bye-bye.